skater who scores short-handed, scores on breakaways. These things bring me joy. Hot tub, balcony, ocean view, moonlit romantic strolls, holding hands with my true love. These things bring me joy. These things bring me joy. These things bring me joy. Yes. All right. Hello, hello, hello. It is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I hope it's Wednesday. I think I'm in the right place at the right time. If you are in this place and time, I can tell you that it is time for the weekly Wednesday warble here on the Kyla Tilley Show. And my theme is that it is cold outside, and every song has something to do with winter or it being cold. I think I've got 7 originals, 2 covers, and 1 poem that I've set to music. So that's like half and half, right? And I think I'm gonna, no, I'll leave them back there. Anyway, we're gonna start with this one that takes the 12 string, and I'm gonna take my watch off. Ba-doop, boop, boop. So this is this is sort of about the festivities, the Christmas and New Year's festivities ending, and then you realizing that, like, it's still winter, I guess. Come down, decorations banished in the storage room. The season moves on and the guests are gone home. Is there no more to it than that? I'm setting up the leftover fireworks anyway. What do we do now the skies are grey? The stars are covered, we forget they were there. The shimmer on the snow was dulled by the fog. Is that really all it takes? I'm setting off the leftover fireworks anyway. Boom, bang, crash, air, thunder, welcome, change with a grand explosion. Flowering, spiraling kaleidoscope of promise. Sparkling, sizzling bursts of light. Gunpowder fills the nostrils, brisk cold air on my tongue and throat. A moment of apprehension, sets in when the first bell arrives. Is this really all there is? I'm setting off the leftover fireworks anyway. Boom, bang, crasher, and thunder, welcome change with a grand explosion. Lowering, spiraling kaleidoscope of promise. Sparkling, sizzling bursts of light. Gunpowder as the nostrils bristle air on my tongue and throat. A moment of apprehension, drowned out by the roar of the detonation, filled with hope. There we go. And I feel like this, I wrote this as sort of a post-New Year's song, but I feel particularly here in Newfoundland, somewhere around March, this time of year where you start seeing things from other parts of the world where they're greeting spring, and you're like, nope, we're not doing that. That's not what we're doing here. All right. So, this is sort of, I'm going to do a couple songs that kind of celebrate winter. These are sort of the nice things about winter, which is, you know, it's here in the set designed to make you feel better if you're somewhere where it's still winter, where it's still cold outside. It's actually beautiful outside here today, but I did get home. I got home yesterday from Kansas City, and I was greeted. I got to the airport at 2 a.m. yesterday morning, and had to brush a pile of snow off my car in order to get out. But today it's quite beautiful and warm. This is a song that celebrates winter mornings. Landscape painted in gouache. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile peace breaks at the first sound. Engines rumble awake. Routine gets underway. Ice cracks in the sun. The moment is gone. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile peace breaks at the first sound. If I could freeze time, I would hold it here. In the pre-dawn lull, before the first alarm. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile peace breaks at the first sound. Well, on with the day, and on with our lives. Greet a new dawn, spellbound while it lasts. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile called Winter Morning. And here's another song that's, I think, about winter mornings. And this is one of the two covers I've got in the set today. And this is by Dermot O'Reilly, who's a local singer-songwriter that a lot of people know from the band Ryan's Fancy, and he played for years with Fergus O'Byrne, also from Ryan's Fancy as a duo. He's no longer with us, but this is a particularly beautiful song that he wrote. Always been a favorite of mine, and we've had a couple days like this here this week, last couple of weeks. The winter snow is a child's delight, and it brightens up the winter night. It paints the earth in a cheery white as it softly drifts upon it. The smiling faces watch the ground, snow is falling all around, and through the glass there comes no sound as the snowflakes melt upon it. Snowman, snow house, stay, play with me, shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me as the snow is softly falling. Well, the morning comes and the children play, their laughter rings out through the day. They hope the snow is here to stay and it won't be gone tomorrow. Sliding, running down the hill, the time for fun is now. But still, as they climb up on life's long hill, they're sure to face some sorrow. Snowman, snow house, hey, play with me, shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me as the snow is softly falling. Child's delight as it brightens up the winter night and paints the earth a cheery white as it softly drifts upon it. Snowman, snow house, hey, play with me, shake the snow down from the tree. Games once played by you and me as the snow is softly falling. Games once played by you and me as the snow is softly That's Children's Winter by Dermot O'Reilly, and I'm going to follow that up with another cover. Got my covers back to back today. We're going to move from the magic of winter into perhaps the unpleasantness of winter. Yes. So this is a song by James Gordon, who's another Canadian singer-songwriter. And this is like one of my favorite songs of all time, so any excuse to sing it is all right by me. Cold as the the sea. For your arms from me. Long will this winter be, frozen in Frobisher Bay, frozen in Frobisher Bay. There, Frobisher Bay. So that's the first sort of mention of, it's a bit of a love song there, despite being frozen in Arctic waters. So this is a happier love song around snow that I'm going to play for you next. And I did this a couple weeks ago, I think. I don't remember. But this is certainly a Valentine's song, so I think it's still appropriate to sing it right here and now in Valentine's month. So a couple years ago, we didn't bother going out to shovel. And so it snowed and it snowed. It's like we should shovel out the car, but we didn't. And someone in a truck came by and was like, want us to shovel you out? And I was like, nope, that's all right, we'll do it. And then it rained, and then it froze, and then it snowed again. And then me and my husband spent Valentine's Day weekend shoveling our car out. It took us 2 days. Anyway, I felt that was worthy enough. That was reason enough to write a song. And for a year, this sat on my computer, and I was performing it. It was on my request list on my Twitch show, and this song was titled, it didn't have a title, so I called it Untitled Song About Shoveling Snow with My True Love on Valentine's Day. And after about a year, I realized that I guess this song is called Shoveling Snow with My True Love on Valentine's Day. We can't go anywhere, the snow has blocked us in. Covered the driveway, obstructed the door. Our car's ensconced in a top sheet of ice, huddled right into a duvet of snow. And we're gonna be trapped in here if we don't do something. Crystalline structures descended from the sky, accumulated and then fell some more. And we're gonna be trapped in here. And it's cold and wet and snow is heavy, and our backs are gonna feel it tomorrow. We'll call it romantic, it is just the two of us, me and you and 2 falls of snow. 2 days to dig out, ending on Valentine's. There's no one I'd rather be trapped inside with than you. Well, I don't mind staying in, there's plenty we can do. We'll cook, light some candles and get in the mood. Then we'll get cozy in front of the TV and kiss when the snooker announcer says the word. But we're gonna run out of beer if we don't do something. The store is not far away, but there's no place to walk. Safer to huddle inside for the night, but we're gonna run out of beer. And it's cold and wet and the snow is heavy, and our backs are gonna feel it tomorrow. So we'll call it romantic, it is just the two of us, me and you and 2 falls of snow. 2 days to dig out, ending on Valentine's. There's no one I'd rather run out of beer with than you. snowsuits on and outside we'll glide. You scoop up the powder while I hack the ice. But we're gonna get shoveling if we're gonna get out of here. We'll take it in pieces, we'll take lots of breaks, we'll take lots of fresh air and it'll do us good. But we better get shoveling. And it's cold and wet, the snow is heavy, and our backs are gonna feel it tomorrow. We'll call it romantic, it is just the two of us, me and you, and 2 falls of snow. 2 days to dig out, ending on Valentine's. There's no one I'd rather be shoveling snow with than you. And there we go. Snow shoveling with my true love on Valentine's Day. And we did a bit of snow shoveling yesterday, and we'll probably do a bit more snow shoveling before June. All right, also things that this pertains to the cold, simply because it's a song about hockey. And hockey is another one of those things. The hockey season goes till June. There we go. In the stadium, all standing, take your hat off for the anthem. Listen for the starting lineup. Facing off center ice, drop the puck, let's go. Scrape of skates, thwack of sticks, echo through the rink. Fast hands, fast feet, gliding, sliding over the ice. Don't blink, don't breathe, gripping the edge of my seat. 7 miles per hour off the stick of the left winger. From a pass way out in center, through the legs, through the screen. Shot is blocked, rebound off the post, off the glass, out of play, blown down. Fast hands, fast feet, flying, gliding over the ice. Don't blink, don't breathe, gripping the edge of my seat. Speed, aggression, high emotion, tension, violence, and triumph. Blood, sweat, missing teeth, and tears. Person spends their whole life dreaming, dreaming, drilling to exhaustion. Skill, strength, willpower, and grit. Flaring, penalty box overflowing, high stick, cross check, backs up chirping, stop the play, drop the gloves, uppercut thrown out. Fast hands, fast feet, flying, gliding over the ice. Don't blink, don't breathe, gripping the edge of my seat. This next one is not about winter. It's more about fall, but it's about the days starting to get colder. And I kind of we've had a few We always have a few days in the spring that feel more like fall days around here. Like, hey, it's really beautiful. Wait a minute, there's this chill, there's this frost, this feeling that it's actually not getting warmer. So that's my justification for sneaking this song into today's set list. This isn't so much as a it's still cold as a it's just going to get colder kind of song.
The frost stays longer, the cold sets in deeper. Gray clouds, gray mist, green trees turn to yellow, red rust, orange leaves fall, brown branches against the sky. Our walls get wider and some burrow deeper, while creatures hidden in cocoons begin their change. Our boots get taller and our coats thicken. Our doors close firmer. Gray clouds, gray mist, green trees turn to yellow, red rust, orange leaves fall, brown branches against the sky. Fall. And I think because I was putting fall onto this list of it's cold outside, it made me think of this other song which is about trees in general, but the winter is mentioned, I think. Yes, the winter is mentioned. And the cold of winter. Broken branches, imperfection, knots and holes and gnarly things, limbs spread off in wild direction. There's no such thing as right trees. Trees just are. Roots grow into one another, intertwining endlessly. Burls and bumps and nests ungainly. There's no such thing as wrong trees. Trees just are. Let them be. craters, crevices, and deadfall, weakened boughs and rot unseen, harboring a throng of peril. There's no such thing as right trees. Trees just are. Let them be trees. Standing dormant through the winter, bark and needles sheltering, resolute within its armor. There's no such thing as right trees. Shifting with the winds, persisting through the years. No wrong tree. Broken branches, imperfection, knots and holes and gnarly things, limbs spread off in wild direction. There's no such thing, there's no such thing, there's no such thing as right trees. There's no such thing as wrong trees. All right, so we have two more tunes, and this is the most appropriate for the theme today. This one is called A March Snow, and it is a poem by Emma Wheeler Wilcox. It was it's a poem in the public domain. I had learned the Sally Gardens, which is a poem that's been set to music, and I was like, oh, that works out really well. I wonder if there's any poetry that I could set to music. And it was March, and I kind of was just looking for appropriate things, songs in the public domain, so I would step on no toes. And I found this poem, and so I put it to music, and I think it's very, obviously, March is upon us, and there will surely be snow. So it's still cold. It's still winter. Let the old snow be covered with the new, the trampled snow so stained and sodden. Let it be hidden wholly from our view by pure white flakes, all trackless and untrodden. When winter dies low at the sweet spring's feet, let him be mantled in a clean white sheet. Let the old life be covered by the new, the old past life so full of sad mistakes. Let it be wholly hidden from the view by deeds as white and silent as snowflakes. Ere this earth's life melts in the eternal spring, let the white mantle of repentance fling soft drapery about it, fold on fold, even as the new snow covers up the old. Let the old snow be covered with the new. Yeah. A March Snow. Words by Emma Wheeler Wilcox. And that brings us to the final song, and we will just go with we'll go with Canadian Brag, which the only redeeming factor of it still being cold, is it being cold outside still, is we get to flex. I don't know why that's a flex. I think it's kind of silly, honestly. I'd rather be in Florida. But we do love
we do love to brag about the cold here in Canada and how we put up with more miserable weather than you put up with. So that's what we're going to close with today. I think it probably has to do with making the best of the situation. I'd like to tell you just how cold it is here, where the snow piles up faster than the town can clear, and the wind chill is chillier than it is there. Wherever you are, where it's not as cold as here. Did I mention it's a beautiful day today? It's kind of warm. I'd like to tell you just how dark it gets here, where the night's isolation is oppressive and drear, and the sunset is earlier than it is there. Wherever you are, where it's not as dark as here. And I'd like to tell you about the storms that rage, a path of destruction leaving nowhere safe. I can assure you what you call a storm there is nothing compared to the storms that rage here. And I'd like to tell you just how cold it is here, where the snow piles up faster than the town can clear, and the wind chill is chillier than it is there. Wherever you are, where it's not as cold as here. And I'd like to tell you about the wind that blows through 14 layers of down-filled clothes. Whatever is considered a strong wind there is but a gentle breeze to the winds that blow here. And I'd like to tell you about the ice and the sleet, the terror on the sidewalks, the hazards in the street, the frost in the beards and the breath you can't see. I'm so pleased to tell you about our frozen misery. And I'd like to tell you how the mercury falls. No word of a lie, some days are warmer on Mars. If you've never been in danger of losing your toes, don't speak to me of how your mercury falls. 'Cause I'd like to tell you just how cold it gets here, where the snow piles up faster than the town can clear, and the wind chill is chillier than it is there. Wherever you are, where it's not as cold as here. There we go. So that is Canadian Brag, and that, my guitar stand is very far away. That does it for this week's Warble. We will be back next week. That's the 6th. I'm not sure what the themes are next month. I haven't sat down and sorted those out yet, but there'll be a theme. There will be 10 songs on the theme, and I hope you join me then. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Take care.